Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Efya. Today I'm sharing one of Ghana's most loved dishes, delicious smoky and flavorful jollof rice. If you ever struggled to get that rich color, amazing taste, and perfectly cooked grains, then this recipe is for you. In this video, I'll show you every step from preparing the sauce base to cooking the rice until it's fluffy and packed with flavor. You will love it. So all you have to do is to wear your apron and let's start cooking. So I already have my pot on fire. I'm going to heat up some oil, and once done, I'll go in with some sliced onions and allow them to fry gently for a few minutes. So frying the onions first helps release their natural sweetness and create a flavorful foundation for the dish. Next, I add my tomato paste and fry it thoroughly. This step is very important because frying the tomato paste removes its raw taste and deepens the flavor. You will notice the color changing from bright red to a darker red, which means it's cooking properly. Once the tomato paste is well fried, I'll go in with some fresh tomatoes. Now stir everything together very well and allow the sauce to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes, stirring occasionally until most of the water from the tomatoes or from the fresh tomatoes evaporate and the oil starts separating from the sauce. But before that, let's go in with some powdered pepper. You can also feel free to use fresh pepper if that is what you want. Give it a quick stir, cover it again, and allow it to do its own thing. Now, whilst that is going on, I want to also use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers and new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always liking my videos, sharing, and also commenting on my videos. Fam, I am very grateful. Thank you so much. Alright, so at this stage, the aroma in the kitchen is simply amazing. Now that my tomato base has reduced nicely, it's time to season it. So I'll go in with some aromatic stew seasoning and also some salt to taste. Always adjust the seasoning to your taste. Now stir everything together thoroughly and allow the stew to simmer for a few more minutes. As the seasoning cooks into the sauce, the flavors begin to develop beautifully. One thing I love about jollof rice is that the flavor starts from the stew itself. If your stew tastes delicious, your rice will also taste delicious. Once the stew is ready, I'll wash my rice thoroughly until the water runs clear. I'll do that off camera. You can also choose to add it directly and that will be fine. Now I add my washed rice directly into the stew, add a little stock to it, and then stir everything together until every grain is well coated with the rich tomato sauce. This step is very important because it allows the rice to absorb all those delicious flavors before cooking. I also added a little water to it, but I lost the claves. Okay, so now the amount of liquid should be enough to cook the rice, but not too much, otherwise the rice may become mushy. Now I cover the pot tightly, and for beginners you can also place foil paper over the pot before covering it with the lid. This helps trap steam inside and allows the rice to cook evenly. You can also reduce the heat to low and allow the rice to cook slowly. After about 20 minutes, I open the pot and gently stir the rice from the bottom. At this stage, you can see the beautiful color developing. If the rice is still a little hard and the liquid has dried up, simply add a small amount of hot water around the edges of the pot, and that will do the work for you, trust me. Avoid adding too much water because we want fluffy jollof rice, not soggy rice. I'll cover it again and continue cooking until the rice becomes tender. One of the secrets to achieving authentic Ghanaian jollof is patience. Trust me, allowing the rice to steam slowly helps develop that delicious smoky party jollof flavor everyone loves. Soon the grains become soft, fluffy, and perfectly cooked. Now my jollof rice is almost ready. Just look at that. I love the color and how it's turning out. Let's fluff it a little bit. We're going to cover it again, and then make sure it's on low heat. That's very important. And then from there we're going to proceed to our next stage. Now don't forget as well to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't done that yet, and also do turn on the post notification bell so that anytime I upload amazing videos like this, you will be among the first person to be notified. Subscribing is free, so do subscribe and be part of this amazing family. I am also on all social media platforms at Cooking with Efya. So do follow me on all social media platforms and let's vibe over there beautifully as well. Now I added a little green beans for that lovely flavor and taste. I love it. I mean, why not? You can also choose to add any vegetable of your choice, carrots, onions, I mean any vegetable at all, and you are good to go. Now let's fluff it a little bit, and then we're going to cover for the beans to marry itself together with the jollof rice very well, and we will call it a day. Trust me, this jollof rice came out absolutely amazing. Just look at that beautiful color and texture. The rice is fluffy, rich, and packed with flavor. I like serving my jollof rice with fried chicken, grilled fish salad, coleslaw, fried plantain, or shuttle. You can also pair yours with any combo of your choice. This meal is perfect for family dinners, parties, celebrations, and special occasions. And there you have it, my delicious Ghanaian jollof rice recipe. I hope you enjoyed cooking along with me. If you found this recipe helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cooking with Efya for more delicious recipes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Happy cooking and God bless you.